evening from London and welcome to Piers Morgan Uncensored. The coronation of King Charles is a global spectacle. The eyes of the world will fall on Britain tomorrow and our royal family for all the right reasons. Charles will be the 40th monarch crowned at the mighty Westminster Abbey, which has hosted every coronation since William the Conqueror in 1066. Just think about that for a moment. That's the history of this great country. Well, almost 1,000 years of that history will echo through that great hall as world leaders are gone and millions are glued to screens across the world. The ceremony will feature rings, swords and sceptres dating centuries. Charles III will be anointed with holy oil poured from an 800-year-old spoon. He'll ride back to Buckingham Palace in a 260-year-old crown on wheels, the gold stake coach which has dazzled crowds and rattled the teeth of royals since the days of William IV. Frankly, it is what it should be, the stuff of fairy tales, and there can't be a nation anywhere on earth that can rival Britain for this kind of tradition, history, and for celebrating state occasions with pomp, pageantry and style. That journey from the Abbey to the Palace is just 1.3 miles, but this coronation is, in many ways, the journey of a lifetime. The world has watched Charles as he grew from a grinning child into a loving father and a sometimes cantankerous prince. We speculated for decades about whether the public would embrace his elevation to the crown, about whether he could rise from the shadow of a mother and queen who seemed infallible at times. But now that moment has arrived, and for many people, Charles is not only accepted, but celebrated. For Camilla, the Queen, and the love of his life, this has been a journey like no other too. She was the outsider, shrouded by the memory of Diana, so often savaged by the media, reviled by many of the public. But tomorrow, she becomes Queen Camilla, and much of the nation has embraced her strength, her wisdom, her empathy, and her just get-on-with-it sense of duty. These are tumultuous times for the monarchy, though. There's no denying that. The end of the Elizabethan age, which spanned changes unprecedented in history, is a major test, not just for King Charles, but for the country. Britain's monarchy has faced the scandal of an errant Prince Andrew, an unparalleled hail of poisoned darts from the rogue royals in Montecito, but it's still here, it's still strong, and tomorrow we'll see again, but it's still bringing us all closer together. In my opinion, the monarchy keeps our sense of nation and patriotism separate from politics. It gives us all a reason to love our country, its traditions, and its identity that rises above the fray of the bitterness of everyday debate. There are massive challenges for King Charles, make no mistake about that. Will today's young people embrace the royals? Will the Commonwealth survive? Can an institution built on stoic silence and illogical birthrights survive and thrive in the age of identity politics, populism, and a rage against the elites? So yes, there are questions about the very future of the monarchy, and there are questions too about Britain's role in the world at this turning point of the eras. But not today. This is King Charles's day tomorrow, and it's Britain's day. There's been a lot of negativity in the build-up to this momentous moment. There always is, the protests, the polls, the tales of an apathetic public. But when it really comes down to it, I think we do love our country, we love our traditions, and we certainly love a good bloody party. So let's do what we do best. Have a cake, have a quiche, wave a flag, raise a pint, and enjoy it. And for everyone else, as my own son observed this week on Twitter, you may not care about the coronation, but I can very much assure you, nobody cares that you don't care.